Hey, what's up guys? It's Matt from RC Overload and welcome back. Today we're doing a quick little update to show you guys something that I did here the other night. As you guys know, I put on a whole bunch of STRC products onto the rear axle, the AR60 rear axle here on the Yeti. But all I had left to do was just to mount it up to the truck. So what I did is I had ordered up some Blue Monkey lower and upper control arms, and you guys can take a look. There's the upper control arms right here. There's the lower control arms. These things look sweet. They are so smooth. I'm trying to get the best picture for you guys. They do come with the steel ball ends. Okay. Yep, there's the STRC axle upgrades that I did. The thing looks insane. You guys may be wondering about the sway bar links. These are the Proline links and rod ends. I actually had an extra set that you guys saw in that video of the Proline upgrades. It is the same one, as the steering setup here, and they fit perfectly on the back. So I did that. Don't worry guys, I will post up everything in the description box of how to set it all up with what parts and part numbers and links and all that. But I just figured I'd give you guys a quick little update, show you around the rear end here a little bit. I mean, this thing is so much more solid, so much more smoother. Also, put in a MIP steel drive shaft, if you guys can see that. Okay, now that should take out any slop that I had in there before, as you guys know. And when we actually pull it out here, go through my parts drawer, this is the stock drive shaft that was in it. And let me just see if I can find it. See the hole. I know it's kind of hard to tell, and it looks straight for the most part. It actually was starting to become oval a little bit, and it actually was giving me a little bit of twisting play in there and being able to move around. I didn't like that. The splines internally that it rides along were actually starting to twist just a little bit, so I figured, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna upgrade it. Because again, I'm trying to prevent problems. You know, this whole build is based off of the fact I'm running 3S, and I don't want problems that much that I had, especially with the hubs breaking, the tires coming off the rim. Although suspension just could not handle running off of 3S. And so that's basically what this build is just completely upgrading it. And putting in all new stuff that'll be able to withstand the 3S power while still looking absolutely badass. You know, didn't really run into any problems when installing the rear end, set up the links and all that from Blue Monkey. But I would recommend, and I'm going to look into this a little bit, if you can get your hands on one of the curved, try to show it, one of the curved rod ends. Okay, it's got a little bend in it. That would be so much better when you're installing the upper links on the body side. I know it's very hard to tell from here, but they are rubbing up against the aluminum where they mount to. So you're actually getting a little bit of friction when it's moving up and down. So the rod end is rubbing up against the aluminum and could potentially wear it down over time. But I did, you know, take a few measurements. I tried it out. This one specifically does not fit in. The hole is a little bit too small for the screw. So either I'll drill that out or I'll just try to get something different. But if you install that, it'll give it a better angle, give it less friction, and it may even give you a little more twist. Before I had installed the sway bar links here, excuse me guys, can't breathe lately, nose and everything, so dang sinuses. But before I put the links in, I was able to, you know, twist the axle completely back and forth, and it's amazing the angle that this rear axle can go. And I'm kind of excited because, and I'll let this out now, I'm ordered up the sway bar disconnects from Carter Fab Machine, so that way I can disconnect the sway bars and have a free floating rear axle. Just be able to go over anything. So I'm really excited about that. That's pretty much it. I'll just kind of do a quick overview for you guys as to what's been done. As you guys can see right off the bat, all the shiny screws, those are all Team K&K hardware, the stainless steel screw hardware kit. Okay, and it pretty much goes on everything. Starting from the front, we have RPM control arms. Okay, Proline Pro-Spec shocks. We had to make a few adjustments in order to make it fit. And if you guys want to know more about those shocks, I will post all the past videos in this description box for you. Put in a carbon fiber front shock tower from Extreme Racing. Replaced the front differential gears, had some problems. Put in some marine grease in there. Hopefully that'll improve a little, give me a little more time out of it. Proline links and rod ends. Vanquish, let me see if I can show you guys. Vanquish steering rack, Vanquish shear steering rack, which are the pins on both sides that the steering rack rides along. Okay. A Savox coreless servo. Okay. I'm trying to remember. I believe it, if I remember correctly, I believe it was 277 ounces of torque is what this steering servo has. And it has a movement of 0.15 seconds, so it's pretty quick. Exactly what I was looking for. On the back, we have axial aluminum upgrades for the suspension for the lower and upper control arm mount and the shock tower mount. Stuck with the rear shocks because they're just, at the time of this video, there is no upgrades right now for the rear shocks that I'm aware of. Unless you guys know of something, please tell me, because I would love to change those up. Anyways, MIP driveshaft, Blue Monkey lower and upper control arms, Proline links again with the rod ends, STRC lockouts, and I know in the last video I kind of screwed that up, so I'm making the correction now. These are the lockouts. So those are aluminum upper link mount for the differential, aluminum diff cover. Nothing special going on internally of the differential. Everything's the same. I just put some marine grease inside of it. And that's pretty much it for right now. I do have a lot more awesome stuff coming for it that I can't wait. Oh, forgot to mention where the lower links mount up to here on the rear differential and the sway bars. Those are Vanquish, okay? Just putting that out there. But like I said, got a lot more stuff coming for it. I am taking a break with it for a little bit as I have another project coming up here very, very shortly that I'm very, very, very excited to start, and I just can't wait. So while I get some more parts in order for this, I'm going to take a break, start up that other one, work on that, have fun with that one, and then we'll get back to this. But like I said, this is going to be like a winter project for me. So I want to do it right. I don't want to cut any corners, you know. I want to get some good stuff. I want it to look as good as it's going to perform. So anyways, you guys, hope you liked the build. Honestly, I am ecstatic about it. It's coming out better than I had anticipated. Performance, drivetrain, motor and stuff, I'm going to do those upgrades at a later date. I'm not sure if I'm going to do much with that. I kind of do like the motor that's in here. But I am curious to see Axial's 2-speed transmission that they had talked about was supposed to come out for this. That'd be kind of interesting to see. But otherwise, I think that's pretty much it, you guys. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, I'll see you on the next RC Overload.